So, you know what this feels like? I gotta tell you, it feels so funky. Um, anyway, I'm not doing a read today. I am going to, this is an energetic check in to see if you're feeling what I'm feeling and see what's going on. What's going on? Um, Hello, I am Trip. This is Real Nature Trip. Usually I'm doing tarot, and today, for reasons you will find out, I am not doing tarot for a little while, just a little while. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, just a quick background on the. No. Well, let's talk about the energy. So the energy, what we've been going through, that I feel like I've been going through, and the people that I've been attracting, and we've been attracting each other. However you want to say it. I love you, by the way. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for all you do. You might not even understand all you do for me. But that being said, let's get to the point. Um, so we have been on this journey of loving ourselves and getting in touch with our heart and healing old wounds and finding out we're 100% worthy and valuable, and then where that leads us into healthy places. And yeah, and that's as far as I know for sure. Like, who knows where this could lead us. And I'm trying to keep my mind and my heart open to all possibilities. Excuse me while I drink a little bit. um so so yeah, we've been doing that, and just about the time that we were starting to feel like really getting whole and being able to alchemize things that came up, and old feelings, and whatever, just like being able to like get back to the center of where we are and who we are, and who we are, that's a whole other part. But um and as soon as we got there, the outside world turned super chaotic. And maybe, I don't know, maybe that was I was finally allowed to see past what I was doing. But this is what it feels like out there too, is the outside world got super chaotic, and that put us in a like a woof, how to deal with that. So I feel that most of us, at least the people I'm talking to, have dealt with that, have understand, what's going on in the world. It's not great, whatever, but it's a stimulus for us to react against, and I think we've conquered it within ourselves. That we're not like, you know, carried away with things that we cannot control, and telling other stories, and getting wrapped up in that. And so I feel like we've gotten a hold of that, and then just since this last full moon, um, I have felt some things deeply, and so it feels like it was starting inside healing, and then it was like, okay, now take in the world, and then like get to be able to a point where you can accept what it is, and what for what it is, and not knowing that you not have to know everything, and accepting all that. And then once we've reached that level, there were some sharp, oof, like how I was talking about my neighbors the other day, and coming through, like, for some reason that went from like an odd little, like, well, that's strange of them, or annoying, or what kind of people are those, whatever, to like, what is, it affected me deeply. And just this weekend, I feel like I was a catalyst for change in some people, and it might not have been like positive, like the change is positive, but my role might not have been positive. And so then I'm like coming to grips with that role, like, and being okay with, what, I am what I am. I am being what I be. And if I played a yucky role, but it helped positive change, um, I get it. And then now I realize, like, it was the ego in me wanting to be this thing, like, oh, I'm positive and I'm loving and I'm whatever and I'm good, and I will be the positive person in someone's life for change. And you know what? Um, that's a story as well. And I gotta get not wrapped up in that. There's a lot of stuff and ego stuff I gotta work on and keep working on. So yeah. Anyway, that being said, there was this story, or it's not a story. I went for a walk yesterday, um, because after the last video where I said, hey, answers come when we are quiet, that's when I stopped being able to be quiet. Right after that video, I was not able to quiet down, whatever. And I was getting like ugh about it. Now I accept it. Like whatever phase this is, I'm I, I'm having a hard time quieting down. I'm feeling less connected, and I'm not feeling as groovy. Like, and there's a groovy feeling when I do these reads, and I'm not getting that groovy feeling. So I don't want to be. I want to do reads inauthentically, like without feeling that really good groove. Excuse me. Confirmation burp? I don't even know. I don't even know. So yeah, and I'm like I'm not even feeling as humorous. It's like all the things I thought I was bringing to the reads, like feels like it dried up for a second, and I know it's temporary, and whatever, but yeah, this video is a two-part or two purpose thing. One, to see if you're feeling kind of the same way, like going from a man, I was riding kind of a high of an almost blissful connection, whatever, for quite a while, and then it just felt like the plug was pulled. And I want to see if you're experiencing the same thing. And then, yeah, a couple of things affecting me deeply that I'm working on, and yeah, that's about where we're at with that. Um, what was the other purpose? Oh, to let you know that if it's a couple days before, so the days I missed last week, and I was gonna try to make up for Saturday, Sunday, and Saturday I was able to, and Sunday that's when it kind of was like, ugh. And so then yesterday I wasn't feeling it, and I just can't do one of them without feeling it. Then I feel like I'm being funky. So I'm gonna work on my thing and alchemize and let it just accept. Oh, I didn't tell you the cool story. So yeah, so some of this frustrating, like, what am I? Like I gotta accept it. Um, I don't know. Months back, I was like feeling this scritchiness, and as soon as I got out in nature, I felt better. Like, a few hours out in nature, walking and doing stuff, I felt amazing after, and that high lasted for a while. And anyway, so I was feeling scritchy, and I didn't want to, and didn't really have time to go somewhere to out in nature, but I did have time to go for a walk in the neighborhoods. That was my first walk in a month or so, and it took the walk to kind of unwind myself and get like more relaxed. And I'm like, oh, maybe I haven't, mind, body, spirit. Maybe I've been letting body kind of do. I've been listening to it, but not like, performing the daily maintenance, taking it for its walks, whatever, letting it sniff around. It's not a dog. You're not a dog. You're my favorite. You're my favorite. All right. That's all I got to say. I would love to hear where you're at in this whole thing, and let you know I love you. I'm in it with you wherever we are in this thing, and I'm wishing you the best. And yeah, and give me another couple days. I don't know. We'll see. And I'll start doing some reads. All right. I love you. Goodbye.